Hello everyone, today we intend to do this bag. As probably you already noticed, it's a base, and one of the important part it would be crocheted around the base of this bag. The next part would be interesting, it crochet the button, and then it's just a long time taking part where we sewing our handles and sewing our zip. So I sewed zip in this way, 2 ways around. I do it by hand, not by machine, but yeah, here's our bag. I will use 2 threads. So let's make the small loop as the usual beginning loop, and now this loop we might take out from this base. You can start anywhere, whatever you will like. And take the yarn in this way through this loop. In the holes which locate on the side of our base, we need to put 2 loops in each hole, and on back side it will be 3 in each hole. I will show you how to do the next one. You take the yarn out and make a single crochet like this. Done. Then again I go to the next hole, take the yarn and make a single crochet, and one more in the hole, take the yarn, take it out and single crochet. So, and continue to make in the next hole as well, all the way through. 1, 2 single crochet. Done. Way through until this point. Here it will be start our 3 single crochet at the same hole. At this point I still have 1 hole left. I might put 2 single crochet there, first one and the second one, and then at this hole I already will put 3 single crochet, like 1, just take yarn, 2 and 3, and then continue to making the 3 single crochet at the same hole, and 3 till this side. Probably if you notice, I start to make my crochet from this side where there are some legs. I call it legs, instead of make from this side. You will see then why. At this point I want to show you again just 3 single crochet at the same hole, 1, 2 and 3, and then you continue making 2 single crochet in this hole. At this point we will start with 3 single crochet, start here, finish there, and then just 3 single crochet of 2 single crochet in each holes, and then I see you near this hole to show how to connect. Nearly there, just finishing 2 single crochet in the last hole, and now we will connect our holes like this, like slip stitch. Here we are. So we done the first row. Just make like this to make it a little bit easier to crochet the next row. And after this we can start to continue our crochet. So just a couple of seconds. Yeah, we still have these ends from our first row. No worries about this, we will hide them. And to continue crochet our next row, we need to make a loop, just one loop, and make a single crochet in the back side loop only, just like this. One, two, and we need to continue make all the way through around till this point, and in the end of the row we will make slip stitch. See you then. And here we are, just one last stitch left. I take a back loop only and make a single crochet, and then to end our row I need to make slip stitch. Done. And then I need to make one loop to continue next row. And now to reduce the number of holes, we already have some holes here. I will show how to cover them then, but if you see more close, so if you continue to make like a single crochet in each row, it will be a lot of loops, like not loops, holes like this. That's why I intend to make a little bit tricky scene, but it's prevent us and to reduce our holes inside of our like bag. I take a loop. Again, it will be I need to turn our crochet and continue to make back side loop only, but I will make it in 2 loops from our now row where we are now. We just done the first row and our previous row. Here we are. I take these 2 loops, and through these 2 loops I will take the yarn and then make one single crochet. So our first single crochet in this row is done. I can show it again. We already done 1 loop to start our row. Then we need to take back side loop only from row where we are now, and then from the previous row where we was, and make a single crochet. So I can show the next loop again, like take the loop from row where we are now, only 1 loop, don't take the 2 loops, because the next, like the second loop we'll need for our next row, and then 1 loop here, you see, then take our yarn through all of these loops and make a single crochet, and continue doing the same all the way through our row. And this stitch we are doing right now doesn't call it a single crochet, it's called a little bit different, but let's agree that I will call it just a single crochet. So and continue doing this. Just to show you the middle of the process, you see now it starts to be like 2 rows we have instead of 1 where I haven't done this row. So again I take 1 loop from row where we are now, 1 loop from the previous row, and make a single crochet. And so it's now will look like this. That's why we have for our next row again 2 loops. So yeah, I hope it start look more like a bag, and there are only 1 loop left, so we take loop from our row, from the previous row, and take the yarn through all of them and make a single crochet. Row is done. Now we need to connect our beginning of our row with our end while using slip stitch. Just putting hook inside, take the yarn and going through these loops. So, and then again we need to make one loop, turn our crochet, and continue making back loops only. You see, it will be this one from here, one from previous one, we left from our previous one row, and make a single crochet through both of them, and continue to making all way through back. Again, one loop, one loop, here, and I'm finishing this row, just the last stitch. Take the two loops from two different rows, and in the end make a slip stitch. And then we will do 3 rows in the same pattern when we use both our loops. Just 3 more rows. Again, it will be loop in the beginning, then whole way through, and then slip stitch in the end of the row, and we will receive something look like a bag, more close like a bag. Hello again, sorry I changed a little bit my background, but instead of making 3 more rows, I made 8 more rows. So here it's where we finished previous time, and then I make 2 to get there, 4, 6, and now 8. So, and this specific row I would like to show you due to we do our single crochet in this interesting way when the end, like the base of our bag, would be much more tough rather than narrow. And now I intend to make a little narrow, or like the rest of the bag, maybe till there, like for this level. Yeah, it's personal preference. You can continue making with the same example of stitches or just regular single crochet. So what now I'm intend to do, because I have already 2 stitches, but I want to go from 2 to the 1 normal single loop. I will take my yarn, and instead of putting my hook in the backside loop only, I will take 2 loops from our first loop from the first row and the loop from the previous row, and then taking yarn through all of them and making single crochet. Again, I take a hook through both of the loops, hope you see, sorry for my fingers, and then in the loop we left from the previous row, take the yarn and make a single crochet. Just to show you last time, hopefully I wouldn't put a lot of fingers. You see there, and take a loop from there as well, and then make a single crochet. So it would be just 1 row, finishing this row, and see you then. This row we are doing the simple single crochet as usual. You just taking a hook through to part of your stitch, and then take a loop through both of these stitches, and again and again. So don't lose any loop, just through both of them. Take the yarn and then take the yarn through. So, and in this way I will continue to make a couple rows. So probably from the beginning I said that I prefer to do in one color, but now I have a super idea I will share a little bit later, and I would like to change a little bit color. Hope you will like it. If not, sorry. Yeah, it's time to say like and subscribe for my channel, please, if you like the content. And about this row, I have already done couple stitches. You see, instead of compare this previous row and this row, you can notice a little holes over there. It's okay, it's not a big holes, but yeah, maybe for back it will be better to continue making this way, but yeah, we continue making as way as I showing you. If you don't like it, you can continue do this, but I intend to continue with this way.